My poor baby. Oh, lots of falls. Modi just fell off my head. But that's okay, because he's a snake, so he falls a lot. Oh, God, I love him so much. Modi is the thing on my head. Where is he? There he is! Oh, we weren't even going to work today, but we decided we were going to go to work today. I tattooed myself a few times, and I was like, you know what? Let's go live. Let's go live. Let's get some energies. Get some pretty Burtsby up in here. Where are you going? What are you doing, Modi? No, you can't go back there. You gonna be a good boy? You're supposed to just stay up here, baby. Yeah, mom's starting. Okay? You gonna be a good boy? I know. You're very excited. Mom just let him out, so he's a little excited right now. I don't know if he's gonna make the live or not. Sometimes I feel like he can't handle the pressure. And he thinks he should be out reading the message with me and really... What are you doing? I told you gotta be a good boy if you're gonna be out. Yeah, which means you have to sit nicely. Okay, I'm gonna roll these again because that wasn't really a roll. Whoa! Honestly, sometimes these don't start off very well. Okay, sometimes throw them over your shoulder like a continental soldier. Now you're choking me. Does your friggin' snake hang low? Modi, what are you doing? Sagittarius. Ooh, I like this. Sagittarius, Saturn, and then 4th house, I believe. Yes, I see you. Is Cancer. That's right. Modi, are you gonna let me do this? Are you gonna let me do this or what? Okay, are you gonna let me do this? Are you gonna be a good boy? You said you were gonna be a good boy, so I believe you. I feel, okay, this is a little bit of a mixed up, like a little bit of a mixed message because it's general. So only take what resonates. It's not a personal reading, but I feel like there's a possibility that somebody is going to get kind of like almost as if a hankering, you know, like a call to go home. And, you know, people don't always think of their homes where their actual home is. Sometimes, you know, people's homes are where they are, where their feet are. Okay. It doesn't, like, my home personally is wherever he is. Wherever he is, that's my home. I see where I live as just shelter. It's not a place that I really want to be. It's not a place that I really should be. So it's a place that I just have to be until I transition into a different life, right? Which is a lot of us. Until we find the direction where we want to go, we kind of just, you know, survive. And we just kind of live day to day until we can get our healing done. And this kind of seems like, I don't know, there could be like some root stuff here that has to chill out, you know, like somebody has to get over so then they can, you know, find their forever home. Like you, right? When I found your forever home. It's like somebody's sitting at the pet store, you know, they're waiting at the pet store for their forever home. It's not necessarily where they want to be, but it's just where they have to be until the Cancer energy, which would be the Chariot, until the Chariot points you in the right direction. And then with Sagittarius is the arrow, you know, it's the direction. Sometimes it's that kind of masculine energy that surges us forward. So it's like you could be giving a pet a forever home, or deciding, you know, you want to buy a home somewhere and you want to start putting roots down. You know, this is what you want to do. It seems like finally making a plan as to what you want to do. It's hard, you know, when you're trying to set your life up, like you have to think about where you want to be. And if you're not home that much, then you might not want to get a house. Maybe you want to rent, right? Or who's going to help you look after things if you're not there, right? Kind of, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Woo. Okay. So I feel like somebody could be, I kind of think they're headed in a new direction, or they're about to be headed in a new direction. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? Okay, I know, but I got to shuffle cards, so you got to chill out, not on mommy's hands. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. Queen of Wands. I'll take that as the fire energy. Leading with your feminine energy. You're going to go back there. Page of Swords. King of Cups. Page of Swords. King of Cups. So yeah, I think somebody, where they want to go is where that King of Cups is. Okay, it just might be news to the King of Cups. Like, really, this is where you want to be? Or going somewhere where you find your King of Cups. Where you open up your masculine energy and just allow things to come to you. Right? Two of Cups on the bottom. Page of Cups. Page of Swords. Page of Cups. What are you doing? There's the Tower on the top of the deck. Tower is coming down, which is obviously where this kind of Jupiter energy or Saturn energy comes from. I know it's sticky, so that's why I wanted you to sit on my hair, so then you wouldn't get sticky. Yeah, but you got to stay up there, though. You think you can do that? Right? Yeah, it's like somebody's reality sets in, you know, and they finally pick a direction. I mean, sometimes I swear, like, we're just kind of hovering in time and space, you know, we're not really supposed to be doing much other than kind of reinforcing our boundaries, our laws, like what we want versus what everybody else always wanted. Like Queen of Wands doesn't give a fuck what anybody else wants. Like she's there to bring her life where she wants to go. And if you are in that energy, then to hop in your King of Cups is kind of nice, because it's like the Queen of Wands will take the King of Cups exactly where he needs to go. And then wherever he needs to go is kind of almost like a huge reality check, you know, and then the Tower comes down. Like he really realizes that that's not where he wants to be, that he actually wants to be somewhere else. And then the Queen of Wands shows him where he wants to go. This is all hypothetical analogies, okay? These people can just be energies. They could be ancestor energy. They could be your spirit guides, you know, trying to show you where it is you want to go. Okay? You little brat. Okay, someone's going to go back inside. Say, goodbye, everybody. I'm not really participating in this energy. He went right to the camera. He's so smart. He knows. He's so smart. You're so smart. You're so smart, but you're acting up on me right now, so we'll have our chill time later, all right, little one? All right, little one? Honestly, I can't wait to get my king snake out with me while I do readings, but she's in shed right now, so she can't come out and play right now, but trust me, she's been popping her little head out because she misses everybody. My snakes go into shed every 4 weeks. Can you believe that? Every 4 weeks. Those poor little things, you know? Hello, everybody. No, his name is not Ruby. No. His name, he has a demon name. He's a demon. His short form name is Modi. That's his short form. He has a very long name. So we call him Alamodi. Alamode. But yeah, he has a big, long demon name. AKA Modi. The love of my life. I've had him for almost 1 full year. I got him May 24 last year. Modi. Modi. M-O-D apostrophe E. Modi. Not Moby. Modi. That's his nickname. I don't want to give his actual full name. Modi. Yeah, but know why. It's actually an E with an accent aigu. But that's okay. But yeah, you get the point. That's his name. Yeah. That's what he shall be called sometimes. Okay, so Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Wands with the Three of Wands. It's as if somebody is fighting somebody for their money. They're fighting them for something. And it seems like somebody has to hold on to everything they have, whether they want to or not. You know, like, you know, in that circumstance where, like, you have paychecks coming in, but you're still, for some reason, you hold back spending money. It's usually because somebody else in another ether or another realm or another continent is trying to take your money on you. So then you kind of freeze up your accounts right? Like there's, oh man, last night something tried to get me to make this ridiculous Amazon purchase. And I got to the cash out and I was like, I don't need everything. Like I need new tattoo needles. I need calendula rub. I need a new tripod for my fucking phone. Like I need a few fucking things. Okay. But like, I don't need it to the point of my whole life is going to break down if I don't have it. So I did this whole purchase and then I stopped. And I deleted the whole fucking thing. And I'm like, somebody wants me to spend this money. And it's not that I don't have it. I do have it. It's right there. But I'm like, I don't need everything right now. And so many... You might be on to something there, Wolfgang. You might be on to something there. Okay. Oh, what was I saying? You totally threw me off. Oh, I totally forgot what was I saying? I do not remember what I was going to say. But, basically, I think the gist of where I want to go with it is, oh yeah, just spending money. Oh yeah, with the Amazon thing. So I deleted the whole thing or whatever. And then I went out today because everything was basically going to get delivered today. And I was like, if I don't need it tomorrow, then why am I delivering it all today? Oh, I didn't delete my Amazon, but like I deleted everything that I put into the cart because I was like, something was trying to push me to make all these purchases. And I was like, I don't need anything tomorrow. Like I still have the tripod that I'm using that's broken. I don't really fucking care. I'll tape it for all I fucking care. It's just like sometimes there's this like superficial kind of voice in my head that wants me to get nice things, always wants me to get new things. I'm the kind of person, I don't like to buy new things. It makes me, I don't know, I'm not a really big shopper, so I don't really like to spend money. It's not like I don't spend money. You know what? I just don't like shopping. I get really uncomfortable in crowds and like I just don't like it. So a lot of times if I can shop online, I just will, because in my mind it's like it's just safer for me to do than go out and deal with people all the time, and I just don't want to do it. And I felt like there was this, I finally shut that kind of like superficial voice down, because the thing is that to try to make people like accept you or like you or seem like you have nicer stuff or you're balling, you got this, you got that, it's so superficial that it's like if somebody is only attracted to you because of what you have in your life, why would you want that? Because like, what if you lose that stuff? Are they still going to love you? Because the way that I saw it, after I went bankrupt, lost everything that I owned, nobody talked to me after that. So did they like me because they liked Whitney? Or did they like Whitney because she had a convertible and she had an apartment and she drank all the time and she was a fucking massive whore? Is that why they liked Whitney? Because I kind of feel like once I lost all my shit, it was like, oh, well, no one's going to come over to this dive apartment because they don't actually want to hang out with me. They just wanted to hang out in my wicked backyard that I used to have with a house, right? So it's like now that like I'm, dirtbag Whitney, where's everybody from the past? Oh, that's right. Nowhere to be found, right? Because I'm a dirtbag and nobody wants to hang out with me, right? But before, everybody did. So it seems so superficial, okay? And like the superficiality of fucking people, honestly, I feel like that word is coming up. And I feel like it's because collective is done with it. And if the people around them aren't done with it, then fucking see you later. Nice to know ya. Okay. Don't want to be ya. Don't want to know ya. Because once you get back with the superficial people and you listen to them and how awful they are and how much they pick people apart when they don't even know how to blow their own fucking nose or brush their teeth, there they are talking about how this person's dressed and look how fat this person is. And it's like, yo, smile. Because I see a lot of plaque. When's the last time you flossed your teeth, you fuck? But you can sit here and just like massacre everybody's self-esteem when you don't clearly even own a mirror, right? So it's like, I don't know, like the super, like either you're already over it, because you might be over it, but the people you're around aren't over it, which means you're not over it. Okay, the second you get over it, then your friends are now going to call you a fucking douchebag. Okay, they're going to call you a dirtbag. I know they are. And that's the thing is like, okay, call me a fucking dirtbag. Who's alone? Who's with somebody? You know, who's got this fucking ball in life and who's still sitting at the bar fucking judging everybody that walks by, you know, trying to do something with their life. Like people can talk a big fucking talk behind their phone, and in real life, they don't do anything. They have kids they don't even talk to. They have jobs that they don't like. They have women they never fuck, you know, but let them be the judge of everybody else, right? It's like, why don't your life is so imperfect, okay, that your definition of perfect is the exact opposite of your life. So I don't know where you're judging perfection from, but you might want to delete your whole fucking life then on your criteria of perfection. Like, it's gross. Someone's battling you. And what sucks is that they're battling you for like the crown. And the thing is it's your crown. And it's like, you think you're going to battle me for the crown on top of my head, my birthright, my direction. You're going to battle me for that? I don't fucking think so. Okay. And then what's interesting is, my God, there's a lot of people here. Okay, there's the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Swords. Okay, and then there's some type of fight happening with a bunch of fucking dragons. Okay, like, look at all the people. There's so many people here that I'm thinking, I feel like the Queen of Wands wants to get to the King of Cups. Okay, who has something to say? And once they say it, boom, tower comes down. Okay, and my God, what is up with these bitches? Okay, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse and this Queen of Swords in reverse, somebody is fucking lying through their teeth. Okay, and the other one, is like, I feel like they're so broke. I feel like they're about to lose everything. Okay? And both these bitches are worrying. Nine of Swords. Okay? They're both fucking worrying. With this moon energy beside the King of Wands, I feel like this King of Wands doesn't know what this Queen of Wands is battling right now. Okay? Like, or they can't do anything. I'm trying to figure out what the analogy of this would be. And I kind of feel like the only kind of analogy that I'm getting is okay, I'm only getting it as like a child, but the collective isn't children, so just go with if this resonates. Okay, the way that I see whoever this King of Cups is, okay, this King of Cups is watching this Queen of Wands, okay, who is battling people for money, okay, for status, for growth, okay, and they're in the dark. They're in the complete dark all by themselves. This King of Cups is watching, and he wants to do something and move into the King of Wands, okay, but there's a part of the story that he's missing, okay, so he doesn't do anything. And the analogy would be, say somebody's parents died, okay, and they didn't have godparents, okay, so they just
went to like a fucking shelter, a kid shelter. Okay. And the King of Cups is watching. Okay. But he's not the dad. He's not the foster parent. He doesn't have anything to do with these kids. Okay. But he knows them. He knows them, whether or not through family, through friends, he knows them. Okay. And then he notices that no one's doing anything. No family's stepping up. No friends are stepping up. They're just being wasted in the system. So then he goes and he gets them. And he says, fuck it, I'm just going to take these kids because no one's doing the right thing. No one's going to look after them. No one's going to put them in a home. No one's going to help them. No one's going to feed them. No one's going to stand up and do the right thing. He's literally watching nobody do anything. Okay, so I feel like this Queen of Pentacles and this Queen of Swords, okay, are the people that are supposed to be helping this Queen of Wands, but they're not, which is why they're in reverse and worrying about it. Okay, with this Nine of Swords. They're worried about the lack of give a shit that they're doing for this queen. Just because they're a queen, it doesn't mean that they're living in a fucking castle. It just means that they've got queen status. Okay, they've got an ultimate feminine Queen of Wands inside of them that they use, that they activate. Okay? People get that mixed up, you know, like what if these two little queens, okay, decided to fucking pull a tarot reading on you and got you as all four queens or something. And then are like, well, she's got to be living in a fucking mansion. Like the way that this house looks like, it kind of like looks like a freaky mansion because it's huge. It's like 3 houses in one. Okay. But my apartment, it is pretty big. Okay. But it's like, you know, just the top of the back of the mansion. Okay. And it's not even really a mansion, but I don't know. It's weird. You'd have to see it to understand like how big it is. But like somebody might, you know, look at it in the crystal ball or pull it up with tarot cards, and it looks like I'm sitting here living it up in a mansion, right? With all this fucking money, acting like I'm poor. Are you fucking kidding me? Tell my nostrils that when I breathe in secondhand meth from the guy below me. Okay, I don't have to prove where I live. Okay, just like your karma, you don't have to prove where you live. You don't have to prove how much money you make. You don't have to prove where you deserve to live or where you are living. Your eyes are recording that for you. You have witnesses around you that can contest, that can, you know, testify where you're living, what you're doing, how much money you're making, where you're working, blah, blah, blah. And then there's this, you know, stupid fucking, you know, queens, okay, that are looking and using clairvoyant tools, okay, to get information, and they're reading it wrong. And honestly, that I had a channel right before this channel, and it got completely taken over by black magic. Okay, I don't know who these fucking little bitches were, but they saw my talent and they saw my power and they removed it from me. And then they started stalking me, started driving by my house, started following me wherever I was going. I fled town. I shut the fucking whole channel down. I fucking locked my accounts down and I left the fucking country. I had no idea who was trying to destroy my life. And just by one piece after one piece, these fucking bitches knew exactly what they were doing. And trust me, they'll pay the price of what they made me do because they just didn't like me. Okay, they didn't like seeing a Queen of Wands sit in her power and do something with it. Okay, so they fucked around with me, and that's what people will do. I mean, it doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter what kind of little fucked up lame positions they have. If they're your friends or your family, or if they're claiming to be your loved ones, right? If they look through the little crystal ball, look through the little mirror and try to find fucking answers and read them wrong, like, you have to understand, like, the magic is very fucking, like, what is the right word for magic? It is like Santa Claus, the fog, fucking believing in ghosts. I mean, magic is things that you can't see. Okay, it's things that slowly manifest in your life that you have to believe in before they're created. So now imagine you get women all hyped up on their estrogen, okay, in their 20s, fucking just raring to go, all this fucking energy, they don't know where to put it, and then there's bomb ass smoking you that walks into a room of all these little girls. Or men, you know what I mean? Change the sex if you got to change the sex. If you're a man, you know, out there, Wolfgang Puck, all right? Change the sexes, all right? And then you walk into a room, fucking smoking hot dude, and these people can't handle it. They can't handle it. They start shutting down. Literally, I just saw like a bunch of robots like starting to glitch, okay? Like, sometimes you gotta, I don't know what the hype is about me. I can't begin to imagine the hype about you. I don't even try to fucking think anymore because all they do is try to blame people's hatred that they have on me because of me. Okay, that's all they ever do. They blame their hatred on me. And I'm like, no, honey. That means you're not even owning your own hatred. How fucking little are you? You want to hate something, you better step into your big girl pants and really fucking hate it. Or step back, sit down, shut up, get back into your fucking life, okay? But they'll go fucking toe-to-toe with the old Benzino, you know what I mean? And it doesn't matter how much you try to fucking tell them and warn them to back off that, listen, fucking bitch, you're bringing a fucking knife to a gunfight. Is that what you want to do? Because you're going to get killed. But they're like, no, fuck you fucking bitch, blah, blah, blah. I got my sword. Yeah, but you're a lying sack of shit. Doesn't matter what sword you have. I have a gun. There's a difference. Okay, my neighbor was arrested last summer. His name was Rory. He's amazing. R.I.P. I'm pretty sure he's dead. He got arrested with like 15 guns on his property. My sister watched the SWAT team dig them up the morning that he was arrested. And I'm like, you know how there's a gunshot in my fucking house or in my little alley weekly gunshots, okay? Weekly, all the time gunshots, okay? I think to myself, I wonder if one of these is going to ricochet and actually end up in my apartment, okay? Because like I can't call, who the fuck calls the cops on gunshots, really? I'm not calling the cops. I don't know who the fuck did it. And actually the gunshots have, now that I think about it, I haven't heard a gunshot for like probably a month, because if I forget about it, it's been at least a month then. And I'm pretty sure Dave does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody here has got a gun. They just have little guns, you know, like they're not big guns. Like Rory got arrested with big fucking guns. Like he had those fucking Winchesters over there. He stole them from somebody and then dug them in his property, and then SWAT came and arrested him. And I'm like, you know, guns are my life. There are guns everywhere around me. And I'm thinking like, why do people fuck with me so much? Like, I'm crazy. Like, I mean, eventually, you know, you keep pushing somebody up against the wall and pushing somebody up against the wall. It's like, what do you think is going to happen with this? Right? It's like, I don't know why people fuck with people so much, because it's like, I don't even have to do anything. I don't even have to walk out my front door and have these bitches shitting their pants just by what I fucking said, because 2 of them obsessively watch my channel all the time. Okay, but they think they can do their witchcraft. They think they can do their shit. They think they can come and fuck with me. And I'm like, I know where you live. I know who you date. I know what you drive. Why are you even trying to look in my direction? I don't give a fuck who you are. Just leave me alone. Just walk the other way. Why? Why are you picking at a bear? Just go. Because you, and I mean, that's what it is too, is a lot of it, they want to be like, see, look at how dangerous that person is. See, they want to try to like prove a point to people. And again, it's like, what are you trying to do? Like, I don't understand. I'm never going to give you what you want. Right. And I don't have anger like that in me anymore. I don't, it's gone. It's long gone. And yet they still keep, you know, poking like the anger is just sitting right there. And it's like, why? People work so hard to swallow that anger, to get it to go. And then there's little bitches like this that are sitting, waiting to fuck with you, to release that anger again. Like, have these bitches never gone through therapy or a healing session? Why would you do that? Why? Like, just to prove there's a bear in there? Trust me, bitch, we already fucking know, right? But they got to do it again and do it again and do it again. And it's like, that's where it becomes like, okay, you can officially say it's abusive. You can officially say it doesn't matter what you did in the past, how many people that you bit, how angry you were in the past. This is officially far past abuse because you've succumbed to the animal inside you. You know how to control it. You know how to contain yourself. And there they are sitting in front of you doing everything they can to put you in the past to release that demon again. Like, I mean, talk about a devil's advocate. I mean, honestly, that's all I heard. Talk about a devil's advocate. Talk about working for a fucking devil. Honestly, how much these people getting played? Because those are the people that do get shot in the face. Those are the people that get ran over. Those are the people whose houses fucking burn down because they can't fucking stop. Because they're getting played by some fucking idiot on their shoulders going, go fuck, go fuck, go fuck. You're entitled. You can do whatever you want. You can make people wait. You can piss all over people. You can do whatever you want because I'm the fucking superior thing on your shoulder giving you power. It's like, yeah, power until you die, or power that's going to end you up in jail, or power that's going to give you so much fucking karma in your next lifetime that your soul's never going to want to die because it doesn't want to have to go to the next fucking life. Like, wow. No wonder my snake wanted to go back in. I fucking, no doubt, buddy. That was an awful message. I really had to get that message through. And he might have like kind of blocked it because he's a, you know, he's such a, I want to call him just a furball because he's just such a loving snake. He's sitting right at the door. He watches me. And I'm going to, like, I swear, I'm going to set up, when I get my new place, I'm going to have a place where I can just put him in a tree beside me and watch him as I do my reading. You know, maybe I'll put the tree on my desk too. And then he can climb on the tree while I'm doing my reading. And then if he wants to go on me, he can. Oh, I have so many things that I'm going to do for these snakes so then they can be a part of this channel when they want. Because y'all know they don't come out every day. And like Modi, him coming out and doing these readings now, this is new. And I think he's doing it because there's so much negative energy he knows around me, right? That he just, if he's beside me, it makes him feel better, right? Like he loves being out all the time. He always wants to be out. Unless he's like, now I'm taking him out so much that now he's exhausted. Every time I put him in his home, he sleeps. But I was away this morning. I had to go do some stuff today. So he hasn't really had that much exercise. So he's a little needy right now. And I understand that. He's such a good boy. He needs so much love. I mean, some people's pets, honestly, they need so much love. And like, the more love you give them, the more they give back to you. It's amazing. I just want to bathe in lavender and frankincense. Put lavender and frankincense together. You do not need very much frankincense because it's very strong. Oh, I could just bathe in it all day. Just lavender, frankincense, just all up in me. I love it so much. Fucking give it up to essential oils. You know I like to give it up to essential oils on a daily basis. Next message. Oh, you know it, Danny. I think he'd really like it, actually. I mean, I have trees like everywhere hanging, but not in a safe place. They all have like lights attached to them and stuff. So we have to make sure it's snake friendly, you know? Got to be snake friendly. Got to take care of mommy's precious babies, you know? They're my precious, precious little babies. I never thought I would say that. Like, I'm such a mom. It's crazy. Wow. Oh my fuck. You guys, I don't know what is going on in the chat right now, but this fucking reading, holy shit. Yeah, I'd say so. Okay, that's all I gotta do. I can't take any more. Like, this is a fucking lot. Okay, so collective. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind, as we always say. Oh yeah, that's gonna go here. Oh, okay. Major message. I know what's going on with the cards, but the song that just came through is a song by Holly McNarlin, and it's called Dallas. And the lyrics are, what'd you do in Dallas? What'd you do with my trust? Why did you even come home? Okay, so what the song is about is her boyfriend goes on tour and cheats on her. And she knows about it. Cheats on her in Dallas. Okay, and she fucking knows about it. And, okay, so to the reading, okay, it's, information is incoming, okay, plane is coming in, that somebody attached to your social media, okay, did witchcraft against you, okay? It's another witchcraft reading. You would be amazed how much witchcraft is done on a daily basis, okay? Just saying, it's not uncommon, okay? It's more common than you think. Okay, so somebody watching your social media, okay, did witchcraft against you for money. That's all they wanted. Whether or not they wanted your money or they wanted to stop you from getting money, okay, they did something to you that stopped your money, okay, did something with your money. Or they could have paid to have witchcraft done. Okay, because what I lined it up with, I lined up the witchcraft card, okay, which in general is a good card, but it came out in reverse. That's not good witchcraft then. And then underneath it, I put the $sign. Okay, so I'm guessing that they are one and the same, okay, which, I mean, still the message could be different, as in, I don't know if they took your money away, if they paid to have witchcraft, or they just didn't want you to have money. Okay, whatever it is, something to do with your social media. They could have, maybe you make money, or you in the future will be making money through social media. They've just turned social media against you. Okay, with the tower and social media, I'm like, either something they're watching is breaking them down, or they're about to break down your social media, or they have been. Okay, and that's what's mixed up with this witchcraft. Or it could be the fact that, okay, now we're going back into the song. I feel like whoever this is cheated on you. Okay? They cheated on you and they are pissed about it. They're mad at what they did. Okay? So they cheated on you. You obviously didn't take them back. Okay? And the thing is that you accused them of cheating on you, and they even lied to you until everything lined up. And you were like, seriously, you're still going to say that you're fucking not cheating on me when I fucking saw you? And they were like, yeah, okay, I did it. Okay, honestly, it's going to come down to like, you have to literally catch them in the act, or you did catch them in the act. Okay. So with the mist, it's like, now I kind of feel as if, okay, you might have a kid with this person, for one. Spirit wanted me to acknowledge the child that he's holding, okay, in the mist. And you might have a kid, or, okay, what this person did to you, it's a lot like the mist. They kind of just didn't know what this was going to do. Okay. I mean, you know, that I try to say, like, please do not act out of emotion. Try to let yourself relax and calm down before you do something, which I'm working on. Okay. Because sometimes we say things as we're trying to process something. Okay. So I think that this person, okay, they cheated on you. You didn't take them back and they got angry with you and they paid. I think they paid to have this witchcraft done on you. And they didn't even realize, they had absolutely no idea what that was going to do to you. And once they saw what it did to you, it was like, I mean, I see this person crying, okay, because now we've got the eyeglasses where I feel like something made them see something in a different point of view. Like either you didn't, you know, you found out what they were doing and you did nothing about it. You found out what they were doing and you cried, or you never found out about it. Maybe they thought that by doing something to you, you would go to their door, accuse them of something, and then they would be able to make it up to you and talk to you, but you didn't. You just walked away. Like probably the hardest thing you ever did. Okay. And then to pay to have witchcraft on you, it's like this person was acting out in such rage and in such denial, okay, that they just went ahead and fucked with your life. Okay. And that was not a good move. Okay. They hurt you. And the thing is that now they probably realize how much they love you and that they hurt somebody that they love, you know, over them doing something. They're the ones that did it. Look, there's the trap. Like spirit caught them. Or you caught them. You know, how is you catching them doing something give them the right to fuck your life over? They're the, like, that is not me to answer or to figure out. I am just the messenger. There is the crow. So there's Brandon Lane. So somebody's a little fucking pissed. Eric Draven in the house, he's a little fucking pissed. All right, because now this is like, you know, I feel like it could possibly be this person that did this witchcraft, okay, or paid this person to do witchcraft. They might be kind of coming back into your life or trying to come back into your life, and they might be like, I don't know, fighty? Nippy? Certainly a powerhouse. Like I almost feel like, you know, you and them could just be walking down the road and somebody just looks at you and they kind of go like, you know, and it's like, calm down. Like, how did you go from wanting to kill me with witchcraft to all of a sudden wanting to kill anybody that walks by me and gives me a weird look? Like, how did that happen? Okay. Bagul on the bottom of the deck. They're like, look at the bottom of the deck. It's like an ace of cups right there to me. I love that, man. Okay, there's sickness. I feel like now I kind of feel like with Bagul, I kind of feel like, you know, he's the advocate for kids. Okay, he's the one that, like, you know, gets kids to kill their parents for being so fucking stupid. So I kind of feel as if maybe this person, you know, that went and cheated and went and did something, you know, left you and your kids. Fucked around. It's like, that's the thing is people don't realize they're in relationship. They're going to fuck their wife over. Okay, they're going to go fuck the neighborhood slut. You know what I mean? Like, you got kids sleeping at your house with your baby mama right there, you know, and there you are going off and fucking somebody. Like, you're going to fuck your whole life up. People don't realize that it's like they don't acknowledge their children. They just acknowledge what their fucking pheromones say that night, or what their hormones are saying, or what the local skank is texting. You know, it's like they said, like, where is the care about your children? Like, where is that maybe I'm going to hang around and just be a good fucking parent? You know, like, wow. I don't know. I've been finding out recently, like, very sad. These guys who look like men are fucking women. Cowards. fucking shut their mouth, don't say anything, fucking spread their bullshit black magic everywhere and fucking, you know, try to fuck with people. And it's like, where are all the men? Okay, I was literally watching this Friends episode, and Chandler has this like overwhelming kind of ladies' day with Monica. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna go find my male friends. And she's like, yeah, this has been a very girly day. And then all of a sudden, Joey's fucking knitting. Ross is putting on makeup. And all of a sudden, he's like, where are all the men? And I say this in my life every day, and not just men. I say, like, where are the men? Where are the ones that fucking stand up for themselves? Where are the ones that fucking don't run away from a phone call? You know, where are the ones that actually, I don't know, have the balls that are hanging in that sack below their dick, right? I wonder that, because my own father, I feel like, has a vagina where his dick is supposed to be, you know, and his feminine energy is so fucking strong that it's just sex, 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 and fuck the kids, and I don't give a fuck where my kids are. I just want to have sex with my woman and become a child again. And it's like, you know, why do you think if a man literally doesn't walk up to me with like basically a fucking axe in his hand, I'm going to call him a pussy and tell him to turn around and walk away? Honestly, because I feel like men are just because they look like a man and they look like they act like a man, just because they even own a house and some property, it looks like they're a man. If they can't speak, open up their fucking mouth and, I don't know, say something, they're a fucking coward. That's not a man. That's a bitch. That's a bitch. Okay? And that's this person. Like, that's this person acting like a bitch. Who does this? Who sends a fucking witchcraft to your fucking door because they cheated on you and you broke up with them? Like, honestly, I just, like, does anybody have a fucking mind of their own, or are they just going to constantly follow the crowd and fuck people that love them? Literally, you know, like, oh, hallelujah, this is not me. Thank God. Sorry, collective, but like I really feel like this isn't for me. Like, this is definitely for somebody in the collectives. So there's the volcano, great choice, and Satan. Wow. Okay, I feel like this person is going to explode. Okay, somebody's going to explode, and maybe collective is going to maybe someone's going to be exposed, okay? And collective, for once, is going to lose their fucking mind on somebody. You know what I mean? Fuck these fucking pussies that think they can come to our door and fucking throw smoke at us when it's like, did you not just do witchcraft that tried to destroy my life? Flick them away like a fucking roach, okay? Like, I don't know really who this person is, but like, I feel like somebody is going to freak out. Okay, and maybe you are. Maybe this person is going to fucking, you know, show up at your door, say something to you, and you're going to be like, yeah, perfect. Sit the fuck down. I got a few goddamn things I want to say. And then it takes this whole fucking thing down. This person leaves crying because they're most likely a little bitch. So they're probably going to fucking cry like a little bitch. Okay, even though they're the ones that fucking did everything like a bitch. Okay, this person is a bitch. I feel like I got to make a card that says bitch. AKA every man in my life. Ever has been, and I won't ever let a man in my life that isn't a man. So, oh my God, I'm just so sick of bitches. I'm so sick of being the fucking man in the relationship that has to fucking stand up and speak my mind while the guy goes around the corner and cries. I'm like, okay, there's nothing wrong with having a sensitive man, and there's nothing wrong with having a masculine woman, but Jesus Christ, get into your fucking energies already, okay? In your right energies, okay? Because, like, you know, now what I'm thinking, at the same time, I'm going like, whoever paid for this black magic and fucked up your life, okay, completely interrupted it, just fucking towered you for no fucking reason, okay, because I don't see you doing anything. I don't see anything that had to do with you, okay? Even if you got mad at them for something, I'm sorry, but you're allowed to get mad at people, and they are not allowed to come and burn your house down because of it, okay? Fucking cowards. Can't apologize. No. You got to go blame it on other people and then fucking go burn your bridges and go talk shit, Okay, so it's like whoever this person is that did this, I feel like this magic, if they're not massively trying to take it back, it's backfiring. Okay, because of Mother Nature's wrath, I'm like, what do you think happens? You know, what goes around comes around. They want to send a fucking boatload of bad luck to your door. Well, guess what? That boatload of bad luck goes back to their fucking door after it totally tears your world apart. Okay? Like, Satan is here, which means someone's not fucking around. And like, this isn't all fucking rainbows and fucking pussy willows. Okay? This is fucking gangsta shit. Like, this is the truth. And I think once you find out about it, you might fucking lose it. And so shall it be. Why do people feel like they can fuck your life up in the shadows and everything's good? But the second you find out about it, you're not allowed to get mad about it? Like, I mean, again, with the control, people think that they have the ability or should have the ability to control collective. I don't know why. I don't know who gave them that. I don't know who told them that, but they got it in their head that somehow they should be able to control you. Okay. And by cheating on you, okay, and walking away and then going, well, fuck you if you don't forgive me. Like, how childlike is that? Okay. They do something wrong and it's fuck you for not forgiving them. Like, okay. Never saw that coming, but anyways, okay, so it's like then they turn their back on you and do this shit, okay? I feel like now, you know, it might have really hit your door, okay? And now it's been caught. Ties have been severed, I just heard, okay? And now what do you think happens? Now it boomerangs, it goes back into their life. So they should have taken a harder look on what they did. I mean, think about it. I mean, I just looked at Eric. Think about this. Thank God this came up, okay? Because I feel like, what do you think happened to, you know, oh man, what are the names of those people? I can't seem to remember any of them. All the gang and the Crow. Fun Boy. There's Fun Boy. And then there's that black guy with all the knives in the beginning. And then obviously the weird guy that's making out with his sister. Yeah, remember? Not the second one, though. I don't know that second one. The first Crow with Brandon Lee. That's the only Crow I know. I haven't seen any other Crow. I haven't even seen Crow number 2, and I haven't seen that new one that came out either because I don't give a shit, okay? Mine will always be Brandon Lee. Okay, so think about, okay, so that gang of fucking Nimrods, okay, comes in, kills Eric, kills, what's her name again? Oh, man. I forgot what her name is. Anyways. And then he comes back, you know, the Crows wake him up a year later. And he fucking wreaks havoc on them. He tears their fucking asses apart for what they, Shelley, for what they did to him and Shelley. The day before they were going to get married. The day before they were going to get married. What the fuck was that? Hold on one second. No! Are you locked out? Oh, okay. That day's locked out. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. My poor neighbor was locked out, so he threw something at my window, and I'm like, what the fuck? Just throw something at my window. Just scared the shit out of me. He's like, I'm so sorry, honey. Did I scare you? Yeah, I just love it. I fucking peed myself just a second there. Jesus. Oh, Dave. Poor Dave. We love Dave. Okay. I kind of feel like that reading is over. I mean, think about it this way. The way that I kind of want to leave it off is think about it this way. Whatever this person did, okay, it massively affected your life, okay? And because of that, there's something that has to be redeemed now and almost avenged. Hey, Pam! Okay? And this person, I mean, however way this resonates, if they come to you, if they say something to you, if they apologize to you, if they try to take everything back, I mean, take it how it resonates, but just remember they massively affected your life for a long time. If you want to forgive them, universe is never going to tell you that that's not an option, but be careful of the people you forgive after massively hurting your life, okay? Oh, fucking poor Dave. I can still see his face down there looking up at me. Oh, I thought a bird hit the window. Okay, moving forward. What are we at? 102.22. Next message. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Forbidden. Candyman. Okay, I kind of feel like for this message, take what resonates, okay? If it does. With forbidden, I almost feel as if somebody was being tricked out of something. Okay? Somebody around you was trying to tell you, say you, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter what your personality is, but I feel like somebody around you, you know, in your psyche, in your group, something like that, I feel like told you that you weren't hungry. Okay, just take the analogy the way, if it resonates, okay? They said you weren't hungry, okay? And they tricked you into almost starving yourself to death. Okay? You are now being released from this trickery. Okay? I feel like whatever it is to you is your fear. That's what I've noticed about that movie. It's taken me centuries of watching it to figure out little parts of it. And I mean, I watched the old one and I watched the new one. The new one actually was filmed in Oshawa, where I'm from. So I have a very weird connection because where those kids are wandering around on their bikes and stuff is where I literally rode around on my bike as a kid. So when I watched the new one, I'm like, this is very surreal to me. Like, am I supposed to be on those bikes riding around with those kids? Because that was my neighborhood. Okay. So it's very weird for me to watch that movie without getting totally nostalgic. But at the same time, I'm like, trying to figure out these movies sometimes because they're created by somebody, which means they're somebody's mind, right? And people's minds are fascinating. Okay, I love trying to understand people because it's just like I worked so long trying to understand myself. Okay, that now, now that I can kind of step back and really let people just unload, okay, and just be the reader that's just on the other side. Like, I don't have to become a part of it anymore. You know, I just have to read the energy. It's really like, you know, it's very, very, very strong to realize what your fears are that control you. Okay, because there are a lot of parts of people that are controlled by fear. Okay, and then sometimes we get controlled by the things that we're not allowed to have. So then we're like, yeah, fuck you. You tell me I can't have it. Now I'm going to have it all day long, bitch. So then it's like this, you know, child versus parent, you know, which is somebody's fear, right? Of being told that they can't do something, right? Because if your parents were very restrictive or you grew up very restricted, it's like, it's very hard not to give yourself what you want, because why would you ever restrict yourself, considering they're the ones that wanted to restrict you? They're the ones that took everything from you. So you don't want to do that to yourself, but then you end up overindulging. Okay. And if you overindulge, everybody knows, then suddenly, you know, you're the one that's going to gain weight. You're the one that's going to become the alcoholic. You know, you're the one, like, if you're the one that mistreats yourself, okay, then you're the one that has to deal with all of those consequences of living, you know, an alcoholic life or a drug-related life or smoking cigarettes all day. You know, your fucking parents told you not to, right? It's like sometimes we have these like teenage angst in us that we continually live out until we die. Okay, because we never got over what our parents said to us. I know it's weird. And literally, I watched my fucking stepbrother do it. His wife, the girl that he married, her parents have a contract company. They own their own contracting company. So they're pretty well off, but like they are so subtle about it. Like they just have a normal, you know, 3-story house, but the inside of it is like immaculate. Okay. But it's just a decent size house. Right. But then he's got, you know, they got some toys. So he bought her parents' dad bought a Viper, you know, 15 years. No. How long ago? Was that fucking 15 years ago? It actually really could have been 15 years ago. I'm trying to think of how old I was. And then, so then my brother, my stepbrother, I mean, he was with his girlfriend. Like they hooked up when they were in high school. So then once he got into college, he wanted to be a Homer Simpson. Like he loved The Simpsons. I didn't really watch The Simpsons, so I didn't really know what he was talking about all the time. And so he got a job and went to school for the quickest amount of money and the shortest amount of time for school and became an engineer of power. I don't know, he creates power. I don't know what those fucking people are called. I don't really care. And the first thing he did was he went out and bought himself a Viper, just like his girlfriend's daddy. And then when I think about it, and then my stepbrother's dad went out once he got enough money and bought a Mustang just like his son did. And it took me a while to kind of realize what people do. And it's in a sense where nobody really has individuality. They just kind of go with what they see around them, right? My stepbrother saw that his girlfriend's parents had money that did things like buy Vipers, and he went for that. Some people can do that. Other people, you know, who are traumatized and dyslexic can't just pick something and go with it and make fucking $1 million a year. Okay, some of us are fucked up, and I wish it worked that way, but it doesn't. I could never work that way, and I don't know how the fuck he does it. But he wants to live a totally fucking different life than me. He wants to, you know, buy things, okay? And I'm not controlled like that. I don't need a Viper. I would never buy that car. I think they're fucking ugly, to be honest. And I'm not a fan of new cars. Like old cars, you could probably sell me in a fucking, El Camino, fucking 1981 El Camino, no fucking problem. But I would not go and buy some fucking brand new Jeep Cherokee or fucking brand new Land Rover. Like, it's just not, that's not what I like. I've never liked cars like that. I've always liked older cars. I've always been way more like, I like the car that I drive right now is a 2004. It has over 420,000 kilometers on it. It's a fucking beast. Okay. It even has a bear paw on the fucking windshield. Like, you can't trick me into believing that life is credit and nonstop bills to pay and fucking going to work all day and night. You can't convince me that that's what life is. I would never be that way. I would never. Oh, nuclear power. That's what it is. Yeah, he does nuclear power. Yeah, you're right, Wolfgang, as usual. All right. So sometimes, you can be tricked out of something for the sake of somebody else benefiting off of it. Okay. So like, try to gain your own individuality. Okay. Try to gain your own individuality, because it seems like you might get maybe a test. Maybe the test is already passed. I don't know, but I feel like there's a test here. And it's not the universe has not said shit to you, but people have forbidden you from something. Okay, from realizing how hungry you really are for something. Always going like, oh, it's okay. I don't need that much. And now it's like, I need way more. Oh my God, I thought that was my neighbor Rory. Did you see my face? I thought he got out of jail. I thought I was just looking at a ghost walking around, because I swear I think he's dead. But anyways, I thought that was he's like my Hell's Angel friend. I think he's dead. Anyways, Hell's Angel got killed the other day in Toronto. R.I.P. Angel, R.I.P. R.I.P. motherfucker. Right after he got out of the Mandarin. Filled up his belly on an all-you-can-eat buffet, and then got shot down right in front of his fucking family. I tell you, what world are we living in that you get shot outside of a Chinese buffet? Fuck. It's a nice neighborhood too, so riddle me that. Okay, so now we've got dreams with animal instincts. Wow. Okay, I almost kind of feel as if your dreams, okay, see how those two people are talking on the phone? That's the very beginning of the movie where Johnny Depp's talking to his girlfriend across the street. That was his version of Johnny Depp. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. That's when, it causes, what's happening with my face? Oh, Jesus. I just felt like there was like a million feathers on my face all of a sudden. So I feel like your dreams are going to, they're going to connect you with the thing that you have been living without. Okay, that they have tricked you out of wanting. They had to trick you out of this. Like I said, somebody could be literally about to starve to death, and that's all going to change. Okay. No. When? Do you know when that happened? Oh my God. I don't want to know who did that. How? That's awful. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, so something is going to change. Okay, and that's this whole realizing that you are you need food more than somebody's been telling you need food. You know what I mean? Okay, use the food analogy however way you need to. Okay, and now you're going to reconnect. Ooh, we got family. You heard about it a week ago. No way. And this happened just the other day. So, it happened a week ago. I think. I'm not sure. Now I feel like, I don't know when this guy died, but like he died recently. Okay, so family. So something we're changing here. I feel like almost as if when you find out how much you have been deprived of something, it might really anger you. Okay, like somebody has had the audacity to keep this from you for so long. Okay. This came out again. Okay, this is The Thing. That's Kurt Russell there. I feel as if your wants and needs, whatever this hunger is, okay, it's been duplicated by other people as if they need it. And that's what's going to piss you off so much is it say now the analogy is dialysis. You have diabetes. You need your insulin, but they're like, but you don't need it all the time. Okay. You can just have your shot every now and then. You don't really need to eat that much. So you don't have to worry about your insulin. Give somebody else everything and, feed off of your fat. Okay. You have diabetes. You're obviously fat. So let your own self eat yourself. It's very, very like abusive. Okay. And that's why when you find out, what they deprived of you, there's Carrie. It's going to possibly make you want to fucking burn it all down. And who gives a shit who's in the building? If they're all hanging out and they're all in the building, then they're all in on it together. Okay? And for all you know, they're waiting to fucking fuck with you. Right? Again. So you might as well just take them out because you're not going to trust them after this. It's literally like the Gremlins. Think about it. That kid, gives the guy the instructions on what to do with the Mogwai, but then he just breaks all the fucking rules anyways. He doesn't understand how important it is to follow the rules. Okay, how important it is. Like there's rules set for a reason. Okay, and we follow those rules even if we like it or not. Like thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not put black magic on somebody. Thou shalt not steal somebody's food and tell them that they don't deserve any food or that they're not hungry, and then slowly brainwash them into believing that hunger is just their imagination and really they're fat enough they can just live off their existence. Oh yeah, 119, 59, 55. Okay, anything else? I'm starting to get hungry. Warrior, help me, neighbors. Okay, so this is interesting. This is kind of like basically saying, fuck what all your neighbors say and everybody around, and they're just trying to brainwash you into believing something. Okay, and it's time to notice where you're being fucked with. Okay. So then with Warrior and the Exorcist, I feel like somebody kind of really figures out that they need help and they start to fight off these energies that are telling them they don't deserve to eat. You know, everybody needs to eat. Every human on this planet needs to eat. That's how you stay alive. Okay, so clearly these people want you to die. That's the whole point. And then they're trying to convince you to die. And you're like, I don't want to die. Why are you trying to kill me? But like, they're not trying. They're going to say, no, I'm not trying to kill you. That's not what I said. I said that you're fine without food. You're fat. You can live without it. We need it more. I'm not saying you could never eat. I'm just saying I'm going to take 3/4 of it from you and starve you. Like, no wonder eventually you break down. I mean, I think about what that does. I mean, think about how people act when they get hungry. People go crazy. Okay, hunger is something, it makes you snap. Okay, it makes you snap. And when there were parts when my sister and I were homeless, and I kind of got over it because I just wanted to die at that point. I didn't care about hunger. And like my stomach, like, I mean, hunger pains, try not eating for days. Hunger pains is not what it is like, it feels like your stomach is going to cave in on itself. Like it's eating itself. Starvation is more painful than anything. Okay. And trust me, you only know that from being fucking starved. Okay. And so I'm in pain all the time. No one's ever allowed me to be in pain. So pain is just like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. Fuck you if you think you know what pain is. Okay, I don't even know what it is anymore. It's just something naturally that happens to me that has no relief. Okay, so she dealt with she had her hunger different, okay? And she would snap. And it got to the point where she knew that like the reason why we were homeless is because of her ex-husband, who literally kicked us out of the house. We had nowhere to go. He knew that. He took everything from her, bankrupted her. And then my own fucking flesh and blood father wouldn't let us stay there. Okay. So like, I mean, what do you do at that point? You know, it wasn't something we prepared for. It wasn't something that we tried to go, you know, fuck everybody and we'll just go and live off of other people. It was like a, you know, dead or alive scenario. It should have never happened. It was like a tornado ripped our house from above us and we had nowhere to go. And we're supposed to have family to help us. And we didn't. My own father said no because his wife was going to get mad. Like, I don't even know what that means. Okay. So it's like, I didn't snap when I was hungry, but I swear if you had to put a fucking gun in my sister's hand and put my father anywhere near her on, you know, 3 or 4 days after we hadn't eaten anything, she would have fucking pulled that trigger. You know, just from the sake of we were suffering and are still suffering because of our father, because of his actions and his greedy fucking wife that wants everything to herself. So we pay the consequences of that. Okay. Sometimes it's not so easy. People don't have everything lined up. And if they do, those things get taken away because there's no fucking resource. There's nobody helping you anymore. Trust me. I used to have a lot until I didn't. And now fucking all my friends fell off like little fucking, you know, flies. And at the same time, I didn't want them around anyways. Okay. So many of my so-called friends were more burdens than they were friends. Okay. And they just wanted me because I had things. So sometimes the world has to take everything away from you to realize that there is nobody in your corner. And these things that you have are frivolous. You'll get them back again. So you might as well lose them, show how weak everybody is around you, right? Really pick off the fucking losers and then go and build a beautiful life for yourself. I mean, it doesn't take as much effort as you really think it does. I mean, as long as you're willing to work, you can build your life up quick. Okay. And not in that much. Like, I mean, I could have already built back my credit by now. And I just don't want to. I'm not here to work on my credit. I'm here to expose my father. And I will work on myself when the universe says, I mean, I work on myself every day, but I will work on the money scenario when the universe finally says, okay, you can start making money now and your fucking father can go jump off a bridge. I don't know when the universe is going to do that. I don't know what kind of position you're in. So by them saying that you don't deserve something or tricking you out of something that you truly fucking need is done. It is done. As am I. 125:43. I wasn't even going to go live today. But I decided to because my day kind of ended abruptly. And then I tattooed myself and I went, well, that took about 5 minutes to do. So now what? Might as well go live for a bit before I want to sit down, relax, put my feet up, eat a sandwich, and chill the fuck out. So now I'm going to go and do that. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks for being here. Bonus reading. I will be back tomorrow, as usual, with all of our lovely messages. Peace out. Thanks for being here, everybody. This was a wonderful message. I will. You too, Wolfgang. I hope you have a very relaxing day. And I will be back tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing and liking the video. Thank you. You guys are the best. And, I hope it resonates. And if it doesn't, just let me know. And we can always set that personal reading up for you. Thanks for your donations. Thanks for everything. Thanks for your hearts. Thank you. Peace out, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful evening. All right. See you tomorrow. Peace. Word to your mothers.